It does.
And
You'll never forget me, honey, whether you want to or not, unfortunately.
It's about reminding people. Like, it's hard for people to snap into that without someone reminding you, because like you forget sometimes because you're so engulfed in it and you're so stressed about the things we can't control, when in reality it's gonna work out the way it's gonna work out. And I think it's important to date, and I think you have to look at every person that you date as like an experience to get you closer to your person. And I think that you need to make sure.
Listen, I'm talking right now out of my ass because I can't take no advice and I am like horrible with dating right now, I've realized. But then I'm like, what guy who's married straight would have their picture on there? Like she's just not a nice person. And like people think she's so sweet. Focus on like what good is gonna come of that, because something good always happens. With the ebbs come the best flows. And I really truly believe that. And that's how my experience have shaped out. So I try and share that with everyone, because mindset is everything. Because like you're gonna go through hard times, and better believe if roles were reversed, I would answer every fucking call when I know you're going through it. You know, that's a real friend. 3 times it's the same thing. It's just like, she's a bitch.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Matty.
And this is
The Newport Psycho.
Wow.
I don't think our audience knows how freaking excited I am today. Like, you were
I think they
Bible.
know.
You have been my goal since day one. They asked like who would want on here, and it was you.
Oh
said
my
Channing
God, you
Tatum.
guys, that makes me so
Well, you know what? You got me. And so Channing will come on next week.
Baby, come on, Channing, come on. We are joined today by Mr. Joey Zauzig, and I am so excited. Can you tell our fans a little bit about yourself?
Of course. I mean, honey, there's a lot to say. I'm sure we'll get more into that, but
My name is Joey Zauzig. I'm 33. I live in LA. I moved here about 4 years ago from New York. I'm a full-time digital entrepreneur, aka influencer. I've done reality TV. I'm on a popular radio show. I kind of do it all. You know, I've been traveling a lot. I do a lot of brand deals. That's kind of like my bread and butter. And I've been doing this for about 8 years full time. Before this, I was in PR, fashion, and just kind of like took the chance 8 years ago. And it's just, I never looked back. And it's just, there's always something new and exciting. And, you know, my business gets bigger and bigger every year. But I'm a sensitive guy. You know, it's a hard industry to be in when you're sensitive and you just can't like let anything get to you. I'm very sensitive. I'm a lover. I have a big heart, bigger dick. Like, it's just,
You're a sensitive king.
I'm a sensitive
You're a
king.
sensitive king.
I'm a really sensitive king. But, you know, I think like when you're sensitive, you get kind of thrown harder shit. And then that's kind of like
how you become stronger. So I'm working on it, you know, working on myself.
Kind of hard.
I feel like that like
does.
leads
Mhm.
perfectly into our question. Who or what is your psycho?
I think my psycho's probably just dealing with 2 personas, you know, my online persona and then my offline persona, making sure that kind of like the online persona doesn't bleed into my real life. Because I feel like with influencers and when you're a celebrity or well known, I think it's important to have that off time and figure out who you are at the core, aside from the person everybody wants you to be.
Online. And that's something I've always kind of like struggled with. And I'm trying to find that now.
Like
in
find a
big
medium.
way. Find a happy medium, you know, and focus on like,
Who I am offline as well as online.
Mm-hmm. Which persona do you like better?
Oh, girl, I don't know. I'm like my persona offline's great. They're both very similar. I'm exactly who I am online as I am offline, and like that's something that I think is a good thing. But I also just I don't want to live like for my online persona. Everything I do doesn't have to be a part of it, but you feel kind of an obligation to, because you want to share with your audience what you're doing all the time. And, you know, it becomes kind of heavy because you feel like a pressure to show up for your audience, but like you also have to show up for yourself.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how do you feel like it affects your personal life?
Oh my God. I mean, I think the busyness of it, the travel schedule, it's hard to kind of like navigate my schedule personally, but then also I think dating is tough because I mean, I was married last year, I've been divorced, but I think that like when like
I think when people see you online, your online persona, I think people have a preconceived notion of me. So I think it's hard to like for friendships, like you never know who's in it for the right reasons or who wants to be famous or who wants a piece of like what you're doing or who's there because you're a genuine person. And I think it takes people to get over the hurdle of seeing who you are online to be like, I need to know this person for who they really are. And I do well with that. You got to just give me a chance and then we're good. But a lot of people are straight away from it. A lot of people just think it's like cheesy or whatever. And, but I mean, it's a full-fledged big business. And I think people are really intrigued when they meet me to understand more about it. But I think from first off the bat, I struggle with that. I struggle with people having preconceived notions of me for sure. That's hard for me.
I feel like that, and people want to be exactly, they want to gravitate you, they want to be around you, and you don't know, are they wanting to be around me because they actually like me, or they just want to be around me because of the limelight and they want to be in it?
Yeah. And listen, I'm learning as I go. And I think dating for me, again, after being divorced is difficult because it's just like, I don't know who's there for the right reasons. And I feel like I give a lot and I don't necessarily receive a lot back. And it's gotten to the point where like, it's been too long. And then I'm like, fuck, it's too late, where I realize they never really gave me anything because I just give. And it becomes exhausting. So you need to make sure, I think what I'm doing right now is making sure I'm surrounding myself with people that don't take it for granted and don't take advantage of me, because I've been taken advantage of. And I've really had some fucked up situations with like friendships where people have really turned on me or done things that like friends just should never do, because I think people think it's like, I'll just always forgive, but I'm getting tougher. I think.
Yeah, you're getting thicker skin.
Yeah.
But that's the sad part. You're a real person, and like that's a shitty part with anything that you do, influencing like celebrities, like they're at the core, you're a real person, and you want to be treated like a real person.
Yeah, and I'm a very sensitive person.
Like we get it, you're a sensitive king, and that's why your walls are hardening, because you're like, people are teaching you that.
It's also sad to me because it makes you have to change who you are. Because that's not, I mean, like, you're a giving person, like you want to be that way, but it's sad when people take advantage of you, because then it actually has to make you put up your guard for people that might not have needed that guard to be put up, but it's like you've been burned, so now your walls are up a little bit.
Well, let me tell you, honey, the walls are not there, and they are starting to come up. I don't even know how to build the wall because I've never had one.
People
I'm always like, I'm just open as hell. I'm like very trusting. I'm like, oh God, I need a fucking wall.
It's like a tiny wall. Fences that people
like,
are just breaking in. It doesn't need to be a Great
Wall of China. I just need like a little like fence, just to give myself a little bit of like balance. Like, I don't know. I'm too trusting, and I think I'm too nice, so I'm trying to be, but then I'm like, exactly, that's what I'm struggling with.
See?
What's the problem with being a nice person who has a big heart? I'm not sure, because now I'm trying to change myself, and I'm like, for what? Like, you will find your people if you are exactly who you are, and I've always believed that. And listen, being who I am has got me here. So what does that say? So I'm like, I think that maybe, I don't know, I'm struggling with that right now. I'm trying to figure out if this is something that I need to do. Do I need walls up? Do I need to harden myself a little bit? But I think it comes without trying, just with life experiences. It does. Like, as you get older, more knowledge, the people you hang around, it's a whole thing. And right now I think like I'm very like in a lonely spot in a good way, because I'm not giving myself to people that I know are going to take, or
I love
toxic
that,
people. It's better to be single and like just, sometimes by yourself rather than like reconnecting with toxic people. It's way better.
Well, you find peace like within yourself, and then that's when I feel like once you find that, then for some reason you start to attract what like you need to attract.
Yeah,
100%. Instead of like searching for all these like little potholes in life, like trying to search for happiness, it's like you're doing it yourself.
Yeah, and it feels good. Like, you gotta like fall in love with yourself a little bit
1000%.
Again, and learn
especially
who you are at
divorce.
the core, and especially after divorce. And it's only been a year, and I haven't really given myself like the full time
to heal.
I kind of jumped right back into dating, and now I'm kind of like, okay, it's time to pump the brakes a little bit and just focus on Joey. So that's what I'm doing.
It's like the best thing. You can spend money on yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love yourself.
Do everything that you want to do.
Yeah, and dating's fucking expensive. I'm like, I could put this money elsewhere into myself and like do a lot of like, it's like, even if you're not like necessarily paying for all the dinners, whatever, it's like you want to show up for the new person you're dating. You want to buy gifts. You want to do this. You want to take trips. It's a lot. So I'm like, I'm good for a little bit.
Too much to handle right now.
I'm going to take myself to
Too much to handle.
Yeah, I'll take myself on a trip. Exactly.
I'll take myself. So when it comes to like influencing and your career, what is it that you influence? Like, what's your vibe? Like, what is it you do?
I mean, it's all uplifting. It's very positive vibes, a lot of food, a lot of like skincare. I talk about my skin concerns. I'm very open with my audience. So
I love it.
I was on Good
You're
Morning.
going to come to me for your skin.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to
I
take
will.
care of
We're
you.
gonna take care. Take
you.
care of me. And I'm always open for like a great, like I'm always exploring new things to do, and I've done like everything in the book skin wise, but I think that, you know, I share that with my audience. I'm very relatable. I want them to like feel like it's my page is a place to come and just like feel happy and kind of escape like reality. And that's what I do. I share a lot. It's, you know, a lot of posts a day, a lot of like just whatever comes to my mind, relationship advice, building people up, you know?
You said you were on Good Morning America?
Yeah. Good Morning America coined me when I went on the show the second time. They were like, your internet's best friend. So now we just like go with that. Because
I
it
love
is kind of, yeah.
Okay,
So,
I like that. I was like trying to
That's
like
so
figure out his
cute.
tagline.
yeah,
So
that's
the
kind
internet's
of
best
what,
friend.
yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of what it is. I feel like people kind of feel close to me and they text me and I get I get hundreds of DMs a day about people just like venting or whatever it is. And it feels good to kind of be like an outlet for people because I think everyone needs that, as well as someone to like go to and just like be your hype man. I love being a hype man for people. I do it to my friends in real life and I do it to my large audience online. And I feel like it helps. And the people that come up to me, like every single day, someone, at least one person comes up and just says like, your videos changed my life or inspire me or help me through a breakup.
Joey, that just gave me chills. Like,
Yeah.
like honestly, like that's such a good, like that's legit.
It's really special.
Like that's so special because you know what? That's why you're where you're at, regardless of people like going or attracting you for like wrong reasons. The reason why you're at this level is because like
You
look
make a
at a random
difference.
person. You're making a
Yeah.
difference.
Thank you. And it's important to
That's
remind
legit.
yourself of those little wins and
Yeah.
the fact that there's an audience watching you and there's people that are looking up to you. And because I think it's so easy for people to get down in the dumps about things. And like, I've never like lived down the dumps. I'm always kind of like a positive person. I always try and look at if there is something bad that happens, I always focus on like what good is going to come of that, because something good always happens. With the ebbs come the best flows. And I really truly believe that. And that's how my experience have shaped out. So I try and share that with everyone because mindset is everything. And I think if you can have that mindset, what bad could come? Because there's so many people that love to live in the dwelling space and just be like, well, this happened to me. Like I just have bad luck and everything bad is going to happen to me. When you have that mindset, then everything will bad happen.
Yeah, like will happen.
Everything's out. Yeah. But
Be
if
positive.
be positive and be like, this happened for a reason. And I have to believe that. And whether you believe in like manifestation, whatever, like what's the other choice rather than having that mindset?
Yeah.
Being like, well, this is just like, I'm just like bad luck. This is just shitty things happen to me. It's like, no, like this is happening because something bigger and better is coming. I promise.
It always does.
Period.
It always does.
It always
Period.
is. Like we always say this. Like we always say this.
It's
It'll
true.
always work out.
It always works out. It will always work out. I can't
Everything always works out for
We
the best.
literally
I
always
can't
say
tell
that.
you. I can't tell you how many times when like my friends are having a bad day or whatever, I've sent you his stuff all the time. Like him just being like, you're like, it's okay, girl.
Yeah.
Like you're just so positive.
And that's what it is. It's about reminding people. Like it's hard for people to snap into that without someone reminding you, because like you forget sometimes because you're so engulfed in it and you're so stressed about the things we can't control. When in reality, it's gonna work out the way it's gonna work out, and you really can't.
You just have to.
You
accept
really
it.
can't change it. And
Yeah.
and listen, I don't take my own advice. To be honest, I'm not good at taking my own advice.
I think
We
none of us
usually are. We usually
No
are.
one is. Why is that?
I know.
don't know.
I'm like, you need to do this and this and this, and then I'm like,
And then we do
and
the
I do the
opposite.
opposite. I'm like, damn it.
I like literally give people advice for a living, and I can't take my own because I'm talking about this right now. I'm like, you know, if you're down bad about someone or you're going through a breakup or whatever, you forget that like shit's gonna be okay and like everything's gonna be better, and the universe, whatever you believe in, God, is making space for something a lot better. And you have to believe it. Otherwise, you're just gonna live down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody wants that.
nobody wants
Nobody
that.
wants negativity.
Nobody
say,
wants to be
like,
around that.
yeah.
The negativity.
It's
And
icky.
it's
It's
icky.
icky.
It's
And
not
you're
good
around
And
vibes.
when you're around
No.
it, it goes on you.
But you can feel
It
it.
does.
It's
It does. You're just
I'm
like,
an empath.
It
I'm
does.
an
Me
empath.
too. Me
Yes,
too.
me too.
I
We
can
all
walk
are.
into
I'm
a
like,
room and I
woo.
can
It bleeds
feel it.
into you.
I know. And we're like always happy. And then like when it's that, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can feel
I
it.
just like
It's like a
go
dark
quiet.
cloud.
I go
and then
quiet.
it
I'm
makes
like, I
you
don't
that
see
way. And
it.
you're like, you need to like almost like cleanse, like get off. Like,
Yep.
It's so
too
true.
much. It's too much. And it's so
Man.
easy to switch exactly. It's easy to switch the mindset.
Mhm. So you said that you get like thousands of DMs.
I can't even imagine. I want to like read
I
all
get
these.
so
I want to
many.
read all your DMs.
What do you feel like is like the most DM you get? Like, is it dating advice? Is it like?
It's dating advice. Like I have like a few, I have like a saying that I always say, I make videos about it. sometimes just to remind people, I'm like, if you like feel the need to reconnect with someone that you know is toxic, like don't text them, text me or DM me or whatever. And people just DM me like what they would want to say to them. And then they're like, I feel so much better. And it's like paragraph. And it's the I've seen like crazy
Joey
shit.
needs somebody like this.
wait.
Like, can I text
I know. I'm like, who am I going to
You're
text?
like, give you also.
Who's coming? Who am I going to text for my shit? Yeah, I'm going to text you.
I
for
got
this.
Give me an example. What's one off the top of your head
Oh
that's
my
like?
God. I don't even know. I mean, like I can show you like my. It's
I
like
can't
I need
imagine
to know
how many
this.
DMs you get.
I mean, I'll show you right now.
I feel
It's
like I'm probably one of them.
I just kind of.
He's like, this girl, Madison.
I mean, it's like, look,
me.
like this is every.
minute on the minute,
Oh
hour
my
on the hour.
God.
Like, what are they?
Look at this.
Like, what do they say?
These are all new. And minute, like you refresh and there's a new one.
Oh my God.
What's like
It's
one that
like-
like rings off the top of your head? Was it like, I want to kill my husband?
It's kind of like
but I won't.
I know
because I
that
texted you, Joey.
Yeah.
I wanted to text him, but I'm texting you. Thank you for your platform. Like stuff like that. But a lot of people, I feel like every time I miss him, all I need to do is watch her videos. Like people will like say nice things like that. But then there's people that will do like go into detail about like, oh my God, like I caught him with like on Grindr and like my straight husband was on Grindr and like fuck him and blah, blah, blah. And like, I know I can't
Does
get back
that happen
together
a
with him.
lot?
I mean, I get those messages a lot.
Like having a lot.
Oh, honey. A
I
lot.
know.
But then I'm kind of like, how'd you find him on Grindr? Like, I mean, I understand if you saw him on your phone, like, or you took his phone and
Yeah,
saw
like,
it.
did you
But I'm
see
like,
the
did you
app?
download the app?
Yeah,
So
or
you could,
like
because you were suspicious.
fish or
But then I'm like, what
I
guy
have
who's
heard
married
that-
straight would have their picture on there? Or are they sending pictures? I have a lot of questions about it, but I try not to get into the nitty gritty. But I get a few people telling me that like every month or every few months, it's like, my husband was on Grindr. And I'm like, that's crazy. Because it's
I
like,
bet
what are you
the-
doing on Grindr? It's fine, but I think it's more often than we think. There's like
Oh, it's
closeted.
way more.
Oh,
often.
people
Way
are
more often than I
you
think.
and I was gonna say you would know, Ashley.
Is he hot? Just
He's like, can you just pass that along? Is he single now?
yeah, seriously. I'm
I
like,
have no idea what he's doing.
Well,
but
good, you don't need
yeah,
to know.
Yeah, I have
Good
zero
riddance.
care. My boyfriend now, bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
awesome.
Okay, so this is actually a question that you kind of already answered, but I was going to ask you, especially now that like you're very well known. Like you were just on Love Island, like you
Yeah.
hosted,
Yeah,
correct? Like that's
yeah.
incredible.
Thank you. It was a
And
really cool experience.
I feel like you're only going up from here, baby. Like in the name of Jesus, of course you are. But I feel like, have you ever met a celebrity that was totally different to your face than they were behind your back? Like, or like totally different than what you thought they would be?
Yeah. I mean,
You don't have to say specifics, but
there's like this, yeah.
well, I can say the name, but you guys have to like bleep her out.
yeah, bleep her out.
Like horror.
Like she's just not a nice person.
Thank
and like
God,
people
because,
think
you know, I
people
can't
think
stand
she's
that
so
girl.
sweet and like nice. And I've had 3
No, like-
interactions with her and it's just like it's not
No.
good.
No.
It's really bad. And she's just
And I
not
love
nice
her
to
music,
people.
but you know-
I like her music. I don't like love her music. I'm not actually like in that.
Like, yeah, well, I don't go to the
fan
concert,
base.
but you know, I
gonna
listen.
call
I
her.
dabble.
But yeah, no, I dabbled
Yeah,
too.
her.
The new album, I dabbled a little
Yeah,
bit.
we
But if
dabble,
you knew
we
her,
dabble.
like
She's just not a kind person from what I've experienced. Maybe it's just a defense mechanism. I'm not sure. But like she goes to my gym and she's not really nice to the people that work there. Like she's just, it's like so planned. And then like, you know, you can park your car in the garage so you don't have to see paparazzi, but paparazzi's like annoyed by the paparazzi. I'm like, then why'd you park a block away so you had to walk? And
just
like you
park
call
in the
them, it's like
garage?
park in the garage so no one sees you like every other celebrity that goes to the gym.
Like
It's,
Yeah.
literally, you're doing it.
it's like you're doing it on purpose and then
Purpose,
complaining
yeah.
about it. It's like
Don't
things
get
like
annoyed when you
that.
put yourself in the situation.
It's things
for-
like
It's
that when you're like,
self-inflicted. It's
yes, it's all
self-inflicted.
self-inflicted. And like,
Oh.
I don't know. I just think it's important to be a kind person to everyone, no matter what, and no matter who you are.
Yes.
And that's how I will always be. And I feel like I just haven't had that interaction with her. And it's been 3 times. It's the same thing. It's just like, she's a bitch.
Dang. She's a bitch.
she's a bitch.
You know what? I'm happy she's a bitch because I already knew she was a bitch, and I was like, I
But
called
maybe
her.
she's just closed off and she has
maybe
walls
you know
up.
what? You're
Do
right,
not
you're
put her
right,
name
you're
in this,
right,
by the
you're
way,
right.
please.
we
For
won't.
real.
Oh, we
Okay.
bleep it
calling
out.
her
We-
her.
yeah, we bleep it out. We promise.
Yeah, we'll do her. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's not what you would expect. 'Cause I think people are like,
She ain't a sweetheart.
No, it's like I already knew.
And I'm the oblivious one. I'm like,
Yes,
oh
you're
my
like, you knew
gosh,
she was
I bet
a
she's like so nice. And if I ever met her, she'd hold my hand. And no, not apparently.
But
not.
then there's celebrities that you might think are like bitchy. Like J-Lo's been very nice, but then I've heard people say that she's a bitch. Like it's just, I think, who knows? I think that it's just important to be a kind person. It's not really that hard.
yeah.
I think it's important to have boundaries with people, which
I don't have any fucking boundaries, and I need to
It's okay,
start
we're
getting
building
some
up that little
boundaries.
wall.
We're building up the
We have a
boundaries.
problem.
We don't have it. We don't
problem.
want a big
Yeah.
wall. I just want something that somebody actually has to like hop
Yeah.
over.
I
so
need
at
a
least you
fucking
get
fence.
some time.
Yeah.
Bob
Yeah,
Wire, bitch.
yeah,
Something.
yeah.
Well, not barbed wire because I think you get hurt,
I
but
was gonna say
like
an
chicken
electric
wire.
shock.
yeah, I know what you're talking about, like the old school fences and the
Something
yes.
like that. Yeah,
Yes,
like
like
just
where
a little,
it-
like, so there's a little obstacle
Yeah,
at
so they
least.
take their time to get over, and you're
Otherwise-
like, do I want you to be over or not? And then
Otherwise,
you push
people
it
are
right back.
busting through, and I'm like sick of it.
Yep, no. Your gate's just wide open. That's been broken for
been
years. They're just
broken
walking
for
on over.
years.
Your neighbors are just coming in. You're
That
like,
wall
what the fuck?
fucking fell down years ago, and it's never coming back up. I'm rebuilding slowly, hopefully.
Wait, but I do have to ask because I wanted to ask him this.
What?
Like, what is your dating advice in 2025? Because we know
He's like,
you've
don't
been through
date.
it.
I
You know
mean,
you've been through it.
I think it's important to date, and I think you have to look at every person that you date as like an experience to get you closer to your person. And I think that you need to make sure.
Listen, I'm talking right now out of my ass because I can't take no advice, and I am like horrible with dating right now. I've realized because I give myself so heavily to someone so quickly, and I think that you cannot do that. I
Do you
think you
fall
need to.
so quick?
Yeah, and I'm like a little too available, I think, to be
yeah.
honest. And it's so embarrassing to admit, but I just want to always be with that person. And I've never really dated. I've always like met someone. I've been in only long-term relationships my whole life.
You're a
Like
relationship
since
guy.
my first
Me
since
too.
my first relationship, I've never like dated. So this is my first time dating. I'm like, it is rough out here. People dating now is like someone says you're the love of their life, you have a great night, and then they never talk to you ever again. No one's ever ghosted me. But
That's
like
so true.
if I go on a
can't
first date,
imagine.
I've never not had a second date. I've always dated, but then it's like, oh my God, like I'm not talking about the person I was just dating because he just saw another podcast I did and got so pissed off. But so I can't even say anything about it. But it's just like dating someone in general and then like them all of a sudden, like you having like issues in the beginning can really push someone away. And I've learned that lesson because I can be a crazy bitch. Like not in like a crazy way. It's just because I care.
I feel like we all can be a crazy bitch. Like,
and I want to make sure I'm sensitive, and I want to make sure I'm not being fucked over. I have a hard time like with trusting that people aren't going to fuck me over. So I'm kind of accusatory sometimes. I'm always like thinking the worst, which I need to like get out of
It's
that.
like your trauma's projecting.
Because I've had trauma and
Yeah.
I've been cheated on. I've cheated too. I mean, I'm not perfect. I've had fucked up experiences that make me be like, oh my God, is this guy doing the same exact thing? Not everyone's going to do the same thing that the same person.
Yeah.
I mean, the gay world's fucking crazy. Gay guys are fucking crazy. Gay guys are worse than the
Straight
girls.
ones
They're
are
worse than
too.
the straight guys. Gay guys are
I feel
diabolical.
like everybody, I can't even, I truly feel for you because I'm the same way. I literally was in high school, 5-year relationship, in college, 5-year relationship.
5.
Then literally now I'm in 7. I made it past 5. Okay, so we're good.
I need to
Now
make
I'm
it
in
past 5, girl.
Now I'm in the 7-year relationship, but I'm the same way. I'm like, I can't even imagine. Like, I see what my friends are going through right now, and I feel like it's because of social media. They always think that something's better, and they don't show the real thing. They show that everybody's
always
perfect.
say this.
Everyone thinks the grass is greener when they're dating, and that's the problem with straight guys. They think that there's something better out there, and then it's like, oh, well, you go out there and it's not.
Yep.
Because it's like you can think you like, no. And that's why it's like even with people that I've dated or people that I'm going to date, it's like, I really am a catch. So like, I mean,
You
not
are
to toot
goddamn
my own
catch.
horn, but
Toot, motherfucker.
No one's ever
toot,
gotten
toot.
over me.
Like if I was
My
gay, I
3
would date
long-term
you.
boyfriends have not moved on. And it's been decades. My first one has not moved on. Still texts me, still hits me up. And it's been like 10 years.
But
My
that goes
second
to
one
show a lot
hasn't.
about
I
who
don't
you
know
are.
if because I show
It
up
makes
for them
an
and I think they
everlasting
think that it's like,
impression.
It does.
And they
You'll
would
never
probably
forget
go
me, honey,
search-
whether you want to or not,
They probably have to
unfortunately.
go search for something else.
they do, and it's hard to find someone
Yep,
that
and
matches
they
up
can't
because
find
people
it.
ain't. Yeah, so
You're not a duplicate.
My most recent, I'm like, you could go date. I really, really like him, and he's really, really, really means the world to me. Like means the world to me, and I've never really like felt like this with someone, which is weird. But I'm like, I have to just let him go see if there's just go do his
Something out
thing,
there.
and if it's not,
Again, back to what we said earlier. What is meant to be will be. And you have to believe it that way. And you have to just believe if it's going to work out, if it's supposed to be, it'll happen. If it's not, but no text I send or don't send, or the games I play or being too available or too little of available, like nothing's going to change the trajectory of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're either going to be together or not. So just do you is my biggest advice too. Back to that. It's like, don't try and like play these games. I mean, don't be like too available, but like give yourself
A little bit
the
of
freedom
grace,
to
yeah.
just like be who you are, because no one that is worth your time is gonna
Sorry,
be
guys,
turned
my
away by
shoe.
who you are. Take it off, babe.
I'm like taking this shoe off.
No
My-
one's
my
gonna be
foot's
like
dead.
Deterred by that. Why?
I don't know. I was sitting on it, and now my foot's fucking dead right now. My foot is dead.
I was like, what are you doing?
I'm like dying right now. There we go. I was like, oh my God.
I
it's,
wanted to say
literally
like
dying.
this, but I'm like, I have
bad circulation.
I
so-
know. That's why my foot's dead.
Okay, wait. Okay, so dating wise, I'm just gonna ask a vulgar ass question.
That's the vulgar question.
Are you a top or a bottom? Wait,
Wait,
should we guess?
can we
Can we guess? Okay, you said you're a sensitive
You
king.
guys can guess.
So you feel
A
like
sensitive king doesn't mean you're a fucking
I
power
feel-
bottom.
I feel like he's a top. I feel like he knows what he wants. That's me.
I'm more of a top. I think like I like the bottom too. I like both. But I mean, everyone
Okay,
just
are straight
assumes
men,
they're
are they usually on the bottom or the top?
the top usually, but you never know.
You never know.
The straight men could like do it because they like getting fucked. But straight guys love like ass play and stuff.
It's so weird.
They do,
Well-
but you know what? It feels good. That's where how a girl has a G spot. That's where the guy also has that like thing, and then you get to feel it feels amazing.
It's just because you are a giver, but you also like to receive. You're well balanced, baby.
I'm well balanced.
You're well balanced. You're well balanced.
Well, mentally, I don't know, but
Yeah.
well balanced
but
in the
physically
sex,
you're
in my
balanced.
sex life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Physically
Physically,
balanced. You
we're
have a good bod.
balanced.
You're taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll work on the emotional stuff.
We'll get to the emotional
We're
later.
gonna
Okay,
get
so-
emotionally balanced.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, so obviously I follow you. I love your stuff. You really
Thank you,
are
baby.
always on the go. Like I followed you for a long time.
I'm really
Very long
always
time.
on the
Like,
go.
were you
When
an
he even
OG
like
follower?
yeah, like even when he first started. I
Oh my
love
god,
him.
OG, I love you.
I
didn't
love
know
you.
that. I'm obsessed.
So
I just like when he eats.
oh my
Well-
god,
Just like-
I literally want to eat all your stuff. Like
Bitch, yes.
and it makes me feel
I love
like I can
stone.
eat as much as you, but I can't because if I did, I'd be like 300 pounds.
I eat a lot.
Because you guys have fast metabolism.
I eat like
How much do you
6,000
eat?
calories a day. Sometimes.
6,000?
Well, not right now because I'm on like a crazy diet and my body is like tea, so I'm trying to be a little bit better. But yeah, I can do like 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day. I've had like 10,000 calorie days. I can like have like 2 breakfast burrito. I can have 2 Chipotle burritos in the same sitting back to back. I can have like a full pizza to myself.
He's like us.
I
but
can
a
have
guy
Taco
version.
Bell. I've done this in one day. 2 burritos, a full pizza from Domino's. What else do I have? A Subway footlong sub, tuna. I love Subway tuna. It's so weird, but there's nothing better. A meatball sub, and then I had like a BLT from Jones on Third. Like I had all of this in one day. It was crazy. I was hungover, but
But
doesn't
whatever.
I'm just like in
I'm a
shock
bottomless pit.
because I literally
not a
feel like
bottom.
we can
But not.
like we
Not a
can
bottom.
But sometimes.
Yeah.
like we don't mistake us. We can eat like
We
that.
can't we can't
eat
we have
like
to
that.
pace ourselves because we're like the girls that like actually like to
Yes.
eat.
I
Like this was
love
really hard
eating.
for us to come to like Newport because
Like
not
we'll be
saying every girl
somewhere-
doesn't eat Newport. Don't freaking come at me here. But like
they
you
don't
know
eat.
they a lot of people don't eat out here.
yeah, they really don't.
They
It's
don't,
very,
and I'm like,
bird
oh my
type.
God.
They drink.
They
They drink, which I love.
But like food isn't like the main thing. And
Drinks are the main
but
thing.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry, girl.
I'm hungry.
People are like, let's go get drinks. I'm like, we better like for dates and stuff. That's another thing. Dating,
Oh
like you
my
have to
God,
fucking
buy me
always
dinner.
buy me dinner. We're not going on like
No.
if we do drinks though, like it better parlay into dinner. And if it doesn't, it usually doesn't go well. You know,
Yeah,
it's like you're
no.
just like, but I'm like such a fun date. Like I've never had a bad date.
What's your best date you've been on?
Probably, I mean, I've been on like really good dates, but like
The most recent one was like this guy was dating. We like went to our first date was like Bel Air Hotel. It was amazing. We just had fun, and we always had fun together. Like that's the thing, you know. It's easy to like someone when you guys are just. It's just you vibe and you laugh and you talk about all this crazy shit, and it's fun, but there's more to it. You know, you gotta make sure it's all there,
It just
and you
can't
guys have to
all
be on the
fun.
same page.
Yeah,
One person can't be, yeah, you know.
I hope you and this guy work out.
the one that he let go.
Yeah. I do. But I'm like I'm the hopeless romantic. So
I don't think, listen, I care for him a lot and I really, really like him. And I haven't felt like this.
about someone, but I think he's kind of like done. I think it's kind of like
Has it fizzled?
Done. Like he hasn't like, yeah. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about it after, but like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out.
Come
I think we'll be friends.
Well, that's
maybe,
good.
but
At least
we'll
you can like be
We'll
acquainted.
see. Yeah, I don't like having.
no animosity.
I don't like animosity with
No,
exes.
you're not about that
It's like no. I mean, I do have animosity with my ex-husband. I haven't talked to him since like we got divorced or
Mhm.
since we like separated, only through lawyers and stuff. So like,
I want the best for him, truly. Like he's a genius. He's so smart, so good looking. Like I want the best for him. I don't have any animosity. I don't think he likes me very much, but like, I don't know why.
I don't know how you couldn't love you. I
Watch,
love
he's gonna baby goodness.
What's
gonna
not to
come
love?
Back.
You
Exactly.
know.
Come back. Watch
Exactly.
He'll never come back. I can guarantee that. Too much fucking history, girl.
That's like the one person that wouldn't come
He
back.
ran for the damn hills.
But those people from the 5-year relationships, they'd come back.
Oh yeah.
They would.
Oh yeah, they all will.
They would.
They all have.
So tell me like the life of an influencer, like your average day. Like obviously you have to be on your phone like 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Like, but tell us
it's
like
a full-time job.
It's a full-time job. I mean,
Or a week,
it never ends, and it's you know, waking up in the morning, I get the gym. It's like the way I mentally have to start my day in the morning. And then I usually have events, meetings, or content brand stuff that I have to film every day usually. And then if it's not like paid stuff, I have to obviously make organic content, come up with that, write scripts, a lot of meetings, but like mostly right now travels, like brand trips. I just flew to Dunkin's for an exciting commercial I was in, like just, you know, stuff like that. I went to Fiji for the Love Island thing. I was in New York for the DeLonghi coffee job. I went there. Like, it's just, I'm all over the place. So it's a lot of travel and scheduling and making sure that like, you know, your schedule is like very important because there's no one telling you. It's like, this is just like, this needs to be done. So it's important to be organized. I'm not organized at all. So I have to have like an assistant. Like I mostly try and do stuff myself, but she helps me with like content and filming and making sure you're up to date on all the trends and the things you need to be posting. It's important.
That's what's hard. Is
I
keeping up to date
know.
on the
I can't even
trends.
imagine.
It is. It's
And
a
they're
lot.
like always changing. Like
They're
6,
always
7.
changing. And it's like, you have to hit it while it's hot.
Literally.
Because you're like, do it. It's like, oh, it's too late. You missed the mark.
Do you ever hate being on your phone so much? Like, and like, does it affect like your personal time? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Probably.
Like,
Yeah. Is it
Yeah, it's
annoying?
probably very unhealthy. I mean, I try, if I'm at dinner with like you guys, for instance,
Yeah.
I would put my phone away and I'm very good at being present.
Oh, I like that.
But it's very easy for me to, if the phone's there, be like, oh, like subconsciously check it. So I have to like put it away. Like sometimes I'll put it in like a friend's purse or something like while I'm at a dinner because I think it's important to be present. And I'm on my phone all day and like everything can wait.
yeah.
Your
Like,
life
you know,
is
like
your phone.
it's very busy, like emails, things, like sometimes things can't wait. If I'm on call for something, I have to be on my phone. So it just depends.
I feel like that's not a lot of people do that, especially like influencers. You'll see them out like all the time. And like, I get it. It's like their job, you know, but I love that you do that.
Thank
You're
you,
just
babe.
like in your moment.
I try to. You have to be present. Especially nowadays when it's like so hard to be present and everyone's on their phones. Like one time me and my sister was visiting a few weeks ago and we left our phones at home because we got new iPhones and they were like updating. So we didn't have phones all day. We're like, this is fucking weird. And we looked around and we realized every single person is on their phone no matter what.
It's
Even
so
if they're
true.
together, I'm like,
At
wow.
dinner, couples.
Oh,
I see
yeah,
it.
just
Me
on
and
the phone the
Paris,
whole
like, me and
time.
My boyfriend will literally look and like a couple is on their phone at dinner the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like it's, but sometimes
It's like
you don't
your
even
time.
know.
Sometimes you don't even know.
No.
It's so
I
subconscious.
like never have my phone.
You're really good at that.
Yeah.
That's so
I
nice.
I'm
kinda,
always like disconnected.
I have that limit. I put a limit
Yeah.
on myself on social
No.
media now and it goes off, you know?
Yeah.
But I have my phone on me at all times. But everybody knows I'm the friend that if shit happens, they fucking call me. Like, I have my phone
100%.
always.
Except for when my shit happens.
No, you call
Oh
me.
shit, she's not answering your calls?
I'm like, no,
Oh,
you called me,
damn,
I'll
girl.
answer. You know I'd be there in 2 seconds.
She's like, I always have my phone for my
She-
friends. And
yeah.
you're like, bitch,
And
I
she's
called
like,
you. You didn't-
Matty,
you
where
ever
the
answer
fuck
my
were you
call?
last
One
night?
time that I had the ship sailing, no one took me for real. Remember?
I know. Well, that was because it was like 11 p.m.
What
and
happened?
I was like, remember that thing that we talked about earlier, how her ex was
Yeah.
on that site? She
Yeah.
texted the group saying he was
He's
on this
gay.
site. He's gay. She goes,
This is all I
bleep
said.
this
This is all
out.
I
This
said.
is all she says to me. At 11 p.m., by the way, on a Tuesday night, I remember, she goes, girls, Chris is gay. And I woke up.
That's it.
That's it. And I woke up and I'm like, oh, like I thought she was like saying, but no. And then she sends pictures of all these things that she's finding. Pictures of him sending pictures, pictures of him receiving pictures, text
Dicks?
messages,
No, he was like dressing up.
everything. He was dressing
Dressing
up.
up?
Like
He
high
was-
heels.
yeah.
That's
like
not true.
bras.
Yes,
Dead
it is.
ass. I have
she has-
receipts.
She sent me everything.
Okay,
And
girl,
so-
to each their own, I
Yep.
guess.
So when I
know.
received this
actually,
text
I was really
message-
impressed with.
That's really crazy.
But here's the
though.
thing, though. I have to say, like,
Was
I
he like?
I
Was it like a
thoroughly
sexual thing, or was it like a?
Well,
like
I was
a-
really thoroughly impressed with like how he got the angles because that
Dude,
was
he
like
got better angles than
than
I
I
ever
could.
have. Like I've tried to send little thirsty trap pics.
Was there
Nope.
like? Was it more of the ass?
everything?
It's like-
Outfits. What
Okay,
are the-
so this is the
What are
craziest
those
things
things called? The
Garters,
fishnet
fishnets?
stockings.
But was he getting fucked by guys like in those outfits? Oh, so that was
And,
the,
like, trans women.
Oh, trans women. Oh my
Mhm.
god! But he was dressing, cross dressing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And to each their own, right?
Yeah.
We're never
Yeah.
like to each
What was
their
the
own.
body like?
What was his body like?
Like T?
Not great.
Oh,
He was
okay.
tall.
He was tall, but besides that, not great.
He was tall
Oh,
and like
girl.
thick, but like not like.
This is
fat.
crazy.
Not fat, but I'm just saying. I didn't say
Only
awful.
in
I just said
Newport,
not
honey.
great.
Just kidding.
But with that,
Well, we wish him the best.
yeah.
No,
but
I
to-
honestly, I like.
Yeah.
Here's my thing is like
She didn't
I
even
get to walk
cry.
out.
She was just like, yeah, it's okay. And didn't say, by the way, Joey, to this day, he has no idea that she found out.
What?
I
She
just, like,
never
left.
confronted him. they were not doing well, and she
well then,
she let it be.
You know what? Here's my thing is I'm not gonna ruin someone's life.
No,
like, he needs to
each their own. It's just that he should have just not been with you at that point. My thing is, I don't care. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. I don't care who you do.
Whatever you want, but it's like the respect thing for your partner.
Exactly.
1000%.
That's the problem.
It's not like
it doesn't matter about what the act is
Nope.
necessarily. It's about you not thinking about the person that you're with, and that says it all.
Yes.
It's not about that.
It's like if you want to do, that's exactly
Do
what.
you?
It's exactly.
Just don't disrespect my partner. Like when my ex-husband was like would like be on Grindr and stuff, like especially after our TV show, he was on the show with me. I was like, you doing this is disrespectful to me because it makes me look like a fucking idiot. That's the problem here.
Yes, it's like you don't care. It's like if that's what you want to do, you should live your life. You should do it.
And let's talk about it, or let's have an open relationship, because gays a lot of times have open relationships. It's like, if you want an open relationship, that's fine. But he's like, I don't want an open relationship. I think you can't be fucking other people. That's not the way it works.
Not.
It's just cheating.
No.
Sir, do you know what the
That's
definition of open relationship is?
It's wild to me. So I'm like, enough.
Yeah, but that happened.
Honestly, just be yourself. Like, be yourself, but don't drag people into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Just don't drag people into it. That's all I say. But
I feel like we've talked about like positive and negative, obviously, part of being in the limelight. But what is your favorite part?
Well, I mean, honestly, like since I was younger, to be honest, I always wanted to be famous, and I didn't know how it was going to happen or whatever.
You knew it was.
I
you
knew
were
it
meant
was.
for TV,
I never
baby.
thought about it.
You
Yeah,
were meant for TV.
I always knew that, and that was kind of the goal, to be honest. Like that's kind of all I thought about. And then, when I started getting bigger on social media and just being who I was, it's such a like blessing that it's turned into what it's turned into, but also the way it's growing and just the fact that I'm helping people, and that's kind of like what my job is to an extent, and like kind of making people feel their best, and like sharing my experiences with people, and giving people tips and whatever. Like it's just such a cool thing, and it's kind of the beginning. So I'm excited to see the next chapter of like Joey and like where my career is going, and sky is the limit.
Damn right.
But that's kind of like what I always wanted, and I've always believed in myself to do it. And sometimes keeping the momentum and the belief in yourself and the belief in your dreams is tough, but you have to work at it, because that's the only way you'll get there.
so true.
And that's kind of what I've always done. And you have to surround yourself with people that kind of believe in your delusion a little bit, kind of believe in you the way that because you have to believe it, and fucking shoot for the stars. And I always have, and everything that I've wanted in my life has come into fruition so far. So
because you've manifested.
because I really manifested it.
Since a young age, like you already innately knew that you were going to do it.
I knew it.
You knew
and
it.
it's like specific things. Like I remember, like I went to Van Cleef to buy my manager her Christmas present last year, and like I was like driving out of Beverly. Yeah, she gets great gifts. I was driving out of the Beverly Hills parking garage, and I'm like in my like big Range Rover autobiography, and like I'm driving out, and I just like I just dropped like 10 grand on getting her these gifts or whatever, how much ever it was. And I just started crying, and I was like, holy shit, like I always wanted a black Range Rover. I always wanted a house in the hills. I always wanted to like, not having any money, and then like being able to like do these things. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever it just took a minute to like reflect, and I was crying, and I was like, holy shit, like you're living the life that you've always wanted and that you knew you were going to live from like the youngest I can remember of what I wanted. I was like, I'm going to have the house now. I'll live in LA. I'll have the Range Rover. And I did it.
And you were grateful.
And I'm really grateful. And I think it's
but you give back.
I do. And and that's why it's such a special thing of what I do. And I think it's easy to get momentum and forget about where you came from, and forget about how grateful and how your younger self would be like, holy shit, because you get more and you just want. And you forget that, like, hold on, let's like take it back a step, bird's eye view. It's all about bird's eye view. Don't be greedy. And you don't get, and in my experience, because I've caught myself before being like, oh, like I want like a better car, a better this, and comparing, contrasting, and then you don't have any momentum. But when you really live in like the happiness of what you've accomplished and the things that you always wanted, that's when you get more. But you have to be grateful for the things you have at the moment. You have to give. You have to give back too. You have to give to receive, for sure.
Big on that.
Yeah,
we're big on that.
You
have to put out what you want.
Seed, like sow your seed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's in relationships too. It's like if someone doesn't appreciate your kindness, somebody else will. And
it's true.
That's why if someone's not treating you the way that you're treating them and not giving you respect, it's like, well, then I'll go find someone that does.
Well, and have friends that feed into your delulus like we do. We do it all the time.
Surround yourself with people that feed into your delulus. You want delusional friends. You want people that are going to believe in your dreams.
And say, fuck
and
yeah,
be
do
like,
it.
wait, yeah, that's fucking going to happen.
Sometimes we call each other, we're like,
so that's how this kind of all like started. She literally called me and she's like, I feel like we should do a podcast. And I was like, let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, no, there was not a question.
And we just did it.
It just did it.
That's who you should be surrounding yourself with, because a lot of people talk about it, a lot of people are podcasts like, why would we? It's like you want, and you don't know who's in your life sometimes. People can smile in your face, but really be wanting the worst for you. And people just have that bone in their body, and you tell them your dreams and they're like, that's never going to happen for them. And then it's putting that into the universe. You don't need people like that in your life. Negative. And that's why you have to be careful. That's why a lot of times you have to keep things to yourself and just like shut the fuck up about some of the things you want, because you don't know who you're telling with a smile on their faces are actually wishing upon your downfall.
Yes.
And that's tough.
And you don't really realize who your real
silence.
friends are until shit hits the fan.
Nope. And, it's a hard balance, I think, when you have like friendships and you're going through something difficult, especially breakups, because I think it's like exhausting for your friends, because you're like, okay, they're like
but
done
it shows
talking about
who's
this,
there for you.
But it's like your real ones are the ones that heard you talk about the same situation 10,000 times and have stuck by your fucking side the whole time. Those are your real friends, because some people that stop answering your calls or stop responding to you or those aren't your real friends. Because like you're going to go through hard times, and better believe if roles were reversed, I would answer every fucking call when I know you're going through it. That's a real friend. Period.
Period. Okay, wait. What's your horoscope sign?
Cancer.
Ooh, I was going
so you're July?
July 21st.
Because he said he's a sensitive king.
Cancer. Cancer, Capricorn, Aries.
Oh my God.
Wait, what's your rising?
Capricorn.
And your moon's in Aries?
Aries, yeah.
I'm an Aries moon, a Capricorn sun,
wow,
and an Aquarius rising.
I'm Aquarius all the way. Like literally,
what? You're a triple Aquarius?
This lady was like, I've never met somebody more Aquarius than you.
Dude,
it's okay because Aquarius is vibe.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I love an Aquarius. It's better than a triple Virgo, girl.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, I want to check my co-star really quick. It's important that we do this on the show.
Yes, no, I need to.
Because it's really real.
Yes, wait, I feel like
I don't know. It's like AI generated, but like let's just believe it's real.
like we could. Okay,
you
but I feel like you can always
too.
find a way for it to actually symbolize something in your life.
It says there's more than one way to get where you're going. Your rigid routines have become a prison. Look up. Side doors exist everywhere. That nagging voice telling you there's only one right way. It's wrong. The scenic route might get you there faster and teach you something useful. My do's today are spice rack, postcards, and spontaneity. Don't is pixels, master plans, and standardized tests. That was a horrible one.
Well, you know what? But you are saying that you need to like limit yourself.
Like dial it back
a little bit.
I'm exhausted, girl. I've just been working so much. I'm just like, I'm really tired. But
is your car okay? Is your car okay?
No, I mean, I'm driving the G-Wagon today. My Range Rover's in the shop for
the 5th time. It's a 2024, and
did you get a lemon?
I think it's a lemon. I mean, I have a lawyer working on it, but like yesterday, this girl at the dealership was like texted me and was like, "Hey, like the car needs oil because we can't test drive it as with the oil as low as it is. It's $850.21. Do you mind?" I'm like, no, I'm not fucking approving that. And I just changed my oil with you guys in July. She's like, "Oh, sorry, we just saw that you did that. Never mind." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, so that didn't need an oil change. You're trying to rip me off because the Land Rover associates work on commission now. So this bitch, Brooke Burnett, bitch, she was trying to it was a Friday. She wanted to go get drinks with the girls.
She wanted to go get her drinks.
She wanted to go drinks with the girls. So she tried to pull the wool over Joey's head. And I was like, I'm not
today,
an idiot, bro.
Bitch.
So I got on the call with her. I was like, this is not acceptable.
Brooke, no.
So yeah, the engine has a fault light on. It's not right, babe. So I'm done. Mercedes has the best customer service I've ever had. So I'm going back to the G-Wagon. I'm done.
That's our dream car.
Mercedes has the
Land
best
Rover. You're done.
Done. The customer service I've never had.
Maddie.
Worst customer service.
I love that. So it was funny because like I love hearing you say like all these things happen for you because like I say those things too. I'm like I'm meant for this. I'm meant for this. I will have this. I will have this. And it's like everything that I've said
it has.
And I got my Range Rover like last year, and it was like my dream. I was like, I'm gonna fucking do this.
So
I don't care.
good.
Was like car broke for a little bit, yes, but I fucking did it.
Been there, done that, girl.
I was like, I will live in this car.
But you're
if I
in your
have to.
car every time. It's like it
Yes.
makes you feel so good. What
And
kind of
it
Range
made
Rover do
me-
you have?
I have a black one.
Love.
Literally
Sport
right when you
or full size?
full size.
Oh, baby, yes.
Babe, right when you
What
said
color
that,
interior?
black.
Love. I have a black
Right
on black
when you
as well.
said everything, I was like,
you don't meet Brooke, the bitchy brunette.
I would literally ride or die for you.
Have you
so-
had any problems with it?
No, thank the Lord, baby Jesus.
Thank God. What year
I
is it?
know.
2024?
2024.
You got a good one.
I got a good one.
I got the lemming. You got the good one.
I did. Thank
Fuck.
God.
Lucky. Because I
So-
love it. I really
know,
do. It
it's so
feels good.
amazing.
I'm like, Range Rover was never my dream car.
It's okay,
'Cause I already
you're gonna
knew,
get-
'cause those shit, that shit
But
breaks
it's
down.
okay. You're gonna get your G wagon. She
Just
wants.
get a G550. They're not even that bad.
Actually, like,
You could get the
What do you
electric
want?
G-Wagon. They're cheap as
I
fuck
want
right
a
now. They're trying to rip them up.
Rolls-Royce.
Girl, that's crazy.
What do
That's
you
like when
want?
you're 50.
What do you want?
the Rolls Royce SUV.
Yeah, you're not 100. Sorry.
It's so old. And
Tell
it's
me you
also
don't know-
450K.
I know, but tell
Ridiculous.
me you don't see that pulling up and you're like, all right, they got it.
Yeah.
They
Or
got it.
Bentley, like the
I love the Bentley SUV.
What,
I also
SUV
like
black.
I like the Lamborghini Urus.
Yeah.
That might be my
Oh,
next
yeah,
car.
We
Yeah,
like the same person.
I love the Urus.
You
It might be my
do?
next car. But it looks like an Audi
Well, I
Q8.
was gonna
It
say,
is an
it
Audi
is an Audi
Q8.
Q8.
I don't
it is.
care.
Because
It
Volvo
still looks.
Volvo owns
It
Audi
still looks
and
so.
That's
Lamborghini.
It still looks so
sick.
cool. But
The
I like
engine's beyond.
the Bentley SUV better. That's freaking awesome.
I love the Bentley.
Okay,
SUV.
anyway.
Okay, so anyway,
Okay,
I
anyway.
literally could hang out with you for hours. This has been amazing. If there was a one-liner you
Yep.
could say about
A
your
mic drop.
psycho, mic drop, paragraph, whatever
I
you want
don't
to put,
know, guys.
what would it be? Maybe it's just that you don't know.
Yeah, my psycho is I don't know my psycho, and I'm always graveling between my online persona and my in real life persona,
And I'm working on it. And it's a work in progress, babe.
That's your one-liner. It's a work in
Your
progress.
babe.
Work in progress.
Work
You
in
need to
progress.
get babe
WIP,
tatted on
babe.
you.
I know.
Like tatted right on your butt cheek.
Yeah.
I've never had a tattoo.
We just got one together.
Well, actually, I do have one tattoo, but it already
me
faded.
see.
What does it say?
It said,
Honey, I can't read that. It's
Yeah.
It
bad.
doesn't say anything. It's like
it said bitch. And my friend had like work, so it was like work bitch or something like that. Or maybe it was like dude, bro, something stupid when we were like drunk in college and
Uh-huh.
it faded. But I would get a tattoo. I'm kind of considering it, maybe.
Babe, on the butt.
It's a work in progress.
work in progress.
Yep, babe.
No, my butt is too beautiful to
No.
do a
Yeah,
tattoo.
we don't touch that.
No.
Like a
Or the
tiny little
face.
babe.
Maybe I'll do a little one.
A
I have
little tiny
I have
babe.
a tattoo on my butt that says babe, and it's tiny.
That's cute.
And she has
It's a
honey.
little-
On your butt?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We got
Is this
honey.
a thing in Newport? Butt
No,
tattoos?
we just did. Well, it's just like
No,
right on
we
the
just
hip.
have it, like,
It's
right
a little
here.
right here, like butt hip.
Okay, you can show me
See,
later.
friends feeding into their delusions. That's
Well,
what we
that's I love
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
did. Mhm.
And now maybe I'm gonna get a butt tattoo after those.
Hey, tag us. Okay,
Okay,
so
well.
where can I mean they already probably know, but where can our followers find you?
At Joey Zauzig on every platform. Follow me. I also have a new drink coming out with Bravo Toast and
West Hollywood, so I'm so excited about that. It's
is
like
it?
a frozen coffee and it's gonna be like delicious, like a protein type
Ooh.
vibe.
Ooh.
So you guys gotta get it. I have a lot of things coming up that are gonna be exciting. So
I feel like Subway, like you need to get him.
Subway, get me on.
Dude, if they
Like,
sponsored you the
Subway.
tuna,
That's actually
the
like a
tuna?
dream. I love to.
I gotta do a video with a Subway sandwich again.
You
It's been a
need
while.
to.
Gosh,
Like,
Subway
sorry,
needs to, like-
Jared's been out
I
for
was
a
gonna
while.
say
You're
Jared's
in.
out.
Jared's out.
Jared's
Joey's
in.
in.
Yeah,
Joey's-
Joey's in.
Jared's out.
Yes.
Wait, Jared's
Out,
out.
Joey's
Joey's
in.
in.
Period.
Eating tuna.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
We
Thank you
love
guys
you.
so
Thank you
much.
for coming on, babe.
Thank you for
Come
having
on.
me. I
We
love you guys. Mwah.
My little cancer
Yeah.
sensitive king.